Hey jammers, welcome back to Jam Fast. In this video, we're going to be going over our next picking exercise. Now this one might prove a little more challenging than our last one, but I know that you could do it with a little bit of practice. So let's get into our next picking exercise. All right, so similar to last exercise, this one is going to be using that down, up strum pattern with plucking with our pick. We will also be starting on the 6th string, that low E, the string closest to our nose. And with our first finger, we're going to be placing it on the 1st fret of that 6th string, again with that down pluck. 2nd fret with our 2nd finger on the up strum. 3rd fret with our 3rd finger down. 4th fret with our 4th finger up. Now where it changes is we're going to be moving up to that 5th string, but instead of starting on that 1st fret, we will start on the 2nd fret with our 2nd finger, again with the down strum. 3rd fret with our 3rd finger, 4th fret with our 4th finger, and then we're going to go back down to that 1st fret with our 1st finger. So starting from the top, it's going to sound like this. Now moving on from there, we are again going to be going up to the 4th string, but instead of starting on that 2nd fret, we're going to start on the 3rd fret with our 3rd finger with the down strum. 4th fret with our 4th finger, back down to that 1st fret with our 1st finger, still on that 4th string, and the 2nd fret with our 2nd finger. Moving on with the 3rd string, we're going to be starting on the 4th fret with our 4th finger, down strum. 1st fret with our 1st finger. 2nd fret with our 2nd finger. 3rd fret with our 3rd finger. Now on the 5th string, it'll start at the 1st fret with our 1st finger. 2nd fret with the 2nd finger. 3rd fret, 3rd finger. 4th fret, 4th finger. And last string, our 1st string, our high E, we'll start off with the 2nd fret on our 2nd finger. 3rd fret, 3rd finger. 4th fret, 4th finger. And back down to the 1st fret with our 1st finger. So all together, it should sound like this. Now after you've gotten that down, we will then be with our pinky reaching all the way up to the 5th fret on that 1st string, and then working our way back down going oppositely. So 4th finger, our pinky, on the 5th fret of the 1st string, down strum. Our 3rd finger on the 4th fret. Our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret. 1st finger on the 2nd fret. Coming up to the 2nd string with our 3rd finger on the 4th fret. Our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret. 1st finger on the 2nd fret. And then up to that 5th fret with our 4th finger. On the 3rd string, we're going to start with our 2nd finger, our middle finger, on the 3rd fret. 1st finger on the 2nd fret, up to the 5th fret with our 4th finger, and down to the 4th fret with our 3rd finger. 4th string, going to start with our 1st finger on the 2nd fret, up to the 5th fret with our 4th finger, down to the 4th fret with our 3rd finger, and down to the 3rd fret with our 2nd finger. Then we're going to come to the 5th string, going to the 5th fret with our 4th finger, our pinky, 4th fret with our 3rd finger, 3rd fret with our 2nd finger, 2nd fret with our 1st finger, and last string, our 6th string, our low E. It's going to be starting with that 3rd finger on the 4th fret, down pluck, up pluck on the 3rd fret with our 2nd finger, 2nd fret with our 1st finger, and 5th fret with our 4th finger. Now moving on from there, it's going to keep sliding up, so instead of starting on that 2nd fret, we're going to come up to the 3rd fret with our 1st finger with the down pluck, and then it starts over again. So moving yourself all the way through this exercise should sound a little bit like this. You could see as I'm going through the exercise, I'm slowly going to be moving up the fretboard. It's your decision when you want to stop. And as usual, as you start to get this exercise down, keep trying to increase your speed a little bit quicker and quicker, possibly even using that metronome to help you keep in time. Keep practicing on this next picking exercise, and we'll see you in the next one.